How's it going, guys? We are back with another video here, and this video is your ways to get a head start in a Hockey Ultimate Team. All right, so make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. I'll be giving tips throughout the whole year here on this channel, and I'll be streaming live on Twitch all year. So Henreek, follow it, and we're gonna get into it. Okay, so here we go, Hockey Ultimate Team. And the first things you're going to notice with this mode is there might be a little bit of a lot going on this year. Especially, there's a lot more going on, but I'm going to try to make it as clear as possible. The best ways for you guys to get it going if you start hot, all right? So, basically, you start hot, you get your X Factor in your starter pack, right? That's a good start right there, because then you have that, and it's a base, you can have anything. So, you could either come out with either any of these 74 X Factor items right here, so definitely solid stuff. There's some actual good ones. So you have the Makar, Slavin, Jones, Letang, Theodore, Pavelski, Gensel, Zibanejad, Pietrangelo, and Pedersen. Or plenty more, don't worry. Landeskog, Kaprizov, Yossi, Hamilton, Kachuk, Connor, DeBrincat, Fox, Point, O'Reilly, Kopitar, Hedman, Barzell, Bergeron, Carlson, Couturier, and Aho. So you have a chance of getting any of those, which is very, very helpful right away. You get a nice little card there just for starting it up, right? Which is very, very nice. So that's a good way, right? But after that, you're like, wait a minute. All right, so I have no coins, basically. The next thing you want to do is go to objectives, and you want to go to the tutorial, okay? So go to the tutorial right here, as you can see. So it's a good way to get started. All you have to literally do is just click through all of these, press A or X, whatever console you're on, and then just keep doing that. And eventually, just keep claiming that. You get different things, goal celebrations, sets, collectibles, and eventually you get a mini pack, which I know mini packs aren't great, but it's a nice thing. You just get it, right? It's just more players into your collection and more of a chance to, get your team going for sure. So I'm assuming most of you that are watching this video also pre-ordered the game, right? So that means, of course, you have your X Factor Choice Pack, which check in the description down below. I actually say who you probably should choose because not everybody gets the same X Factor Choice Pack, but I give you kind of a rough guess of who you should choose, okay? So that's something to keep in mind, right? Then, of course, you get your power-up collectible as well. So, I mean, it's definitely good stuff there. It's a good way to get started there. So, the next thing you want to work on, okay? So, the next thing you want to work on is actually going over to, believe it or not, call me crazy, guys, go over to squad battles, okay? Squad battles is a very, very good way to get it going and start it up because I personally think these are solid rewards, especially early on in the year. I think this is actually at all points of the year. It's very good. Squad battles is a very, very good mode to actually get your team going. So what you want to do is just at least, I would say, at least try to get up to Pro 3, Pro 2, because those are just pretty decent packs. So I think if you get up to that, you're definitely going to be pretty thrilled with what you get in return. So I think Pro 1, Pro 2, anything in the pros are really, really good. If you get to Elite, I mean, then you're really chilling. We don't know exactly what these packs are, but just going based on NHL 21 in previous years, they will be good packs, and they will be worth the grind. And the best thing about squad battles this year is, of course, you can determine the length, right? You can determine the length of how long you want it to be. So hit that, or then make it 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, whatever you want it to be. So it'll go a lot quicker. Yes, you get less points, but you also are able to get games done quicker, right? So the way I look at it, I guess, if you do opponents here, so let's just say you're playing on Superstar and you do 2 minute length, but you can go through games a lot quicker. So you do 2 minutes of these 4 and you refresh, you can get more games done in that time, which is super nice. So squad battle is definitely a great way to get it started, I would say. Then the next thing that we have is going to be rivals, right? So rivals is the next thing. So, but what my recommendation is do not play rivals until you're comfortable with your team. I would not go crazy at all and go online. Like right now, my team is simply horrible. I cannot hop online with this team right now. So that would be an absolute disaster. So that's what we got right there, and it's not a team we can run with. So basically, what I'm suggesting is to play rivals once your team is solid enough. So playing squad battles for a few weeks, it might take, honestly, it might take a few weeks. I mean, some of the hot challenges could be decent. Make sure you take advantage of every free thing that EA gives you. Just remember that, guys. Remember that forever. Just take advantage of everything that they give you for free, right? So you have all these the tip sets. Do that as well. After you do all the tutorial things, do the tip sets. You get nothing crazy, but you get eventually a player's pack. So that's a free pack right there just for doing literally nothing. So definitely do that. I mean, that's 100% such a great and easy thing to do. So make sure you do that. The tips are a nice, easy way to get something quick. So that's it right there. But now, once you have that, again, the solid base team, get into Rivals, which Rivals is definitely very important to get into. Rivals, it can be frustrating, don't get me wrong, but it's probably the best way to get good at the game because you're playing against people that are usually in your division and maybe a little bit higher. So if you're, let's say, Division 5, you can mash them into like D4. That's good because you're going to play some tough games and close games. That's why most Rivals games are close and are very, very sweaty because most people are around the same range of skill rating. So it makes it a lot more frustrating because then people have to really, really, you know, really try. Like, I mean, I hate to say it, but I mean, yeah, especially when you get into like D1 and stuff, every single game feels like it's a Hut Champs game for 20-0, you know? So that's the one thing I'd say. Rivals is frustrating, but Rivals is very, very good at getting you better at the game. So, and the rewards are good. And what rewards to take, that's the thing. We don't even know what the Rivals rewards are yet. So I have a video on that, of course, when Rivals actually come out, which will be on Tuesday, I'm assuming the rewards will. Or actually Wednesday they'll come out. The seasons end every Tuesday. Like it's Tuesday to Tuesday. And then Wednesday, the rewards will be granted, I'm assuming. Right? Unless something changed. But, so that's what I'd say about Rivals. Hut Champs, like I said, that's another thing you got to be really careful of. I mean, I wouldn't say Hut Champs is where all the big teams are going to be, all the top and big name players are going to be. So make sure you don't really overwhelm yourself and hop into Hut Champs too early with an average team and then just get absolutely annihilated by a team with Lemieux and Gretzky. You don't want that to happen. That's for sure. So the next thing I would actually recommend as well is if you're really, really like feeling like, okay, I have some coins and I don't really know what else to do, right? I don't really know what else to do. So right now, again, this is early on. Make sure you go to the auction house, okay? And the auction house, what it's going to have here is going to have many, many ways to get steals. So the market's going to be really weird this year. So we don't really know how it's going to play out. But especially early on, the EA Play Trial is a really, really good time to get steals. So you're going to put your buy now range up to whatever amount of coins you have. Let's just say, of course, I have 7,200 coins. So, I mean, not crazy amount, but decent amount that I can get started and I could kind of snipe some cards off the market. So we're going to see exactly how much, you know, you can get for that range when you search that. But there's going to be some cards that are really, really underpriced, I think, during the EA Play event because we were going to say, oh, there's no way that can go for that much, right? Like Base McDavid might be a little bit undervalued, but when the game actually comes out, he goes up in price. So that's something to keep in mind as well. You can definitely get some snipes during EA Play, and that's a good way to get started. Other things I'd say, I mean, Rush it's okay. I mean, Rush is definitely not my favorite thing by any means. Hut Rush has some decent rewards. I mean, especially if you're getting started. I mean, it's solid, just little gold players. They just throw you, and it's every like couple weeks usually they have one. So as you can see right here, you have the 4 silver player pack. You also have 1 gold player, a mini pack. Then you also have 2 gold players, 2 gold player pack, a premium 1 gold item, an 80 overall choice pack. Then you have a 3 gold player pack, plus the base pack. Then you have a 4 gold player pack, premium 2 gold player pack, a premium pack, a mini players pack, a prime pack, plus a jumbo premium pack, and a power up collectible. And that power up collectible is going to be very, very useful for you to use to upgrade your X Factor item that you got just for signing up and playing Hut. So listen, Hut Rush, I always call it out, but early on, that's very fine, and that's good rewards to get you started and get you on your feet, really. I think Hut Rush is definitely, it's a pretty enjoyable experience as well. So that's something to keep in mind. I think Hut Rush is super fun to play, so especially early on, because it's not too serious, right? What else? So milestones and objectives could definitely be important to take advantage of. Make sure to just do your weeklies. Might as well. It's free coins here. It adds up, right? Every week, I mean, you get like literally a guaranteed 3,000 coins. And then plus your premium pack, which is untradeable, which sucks, but you never know. Anything could happen in this pack. You could literally get a team of the week, a MSP. You never know. The packs are crazy in this game. You just don't know. And some other tips as well. This is going to be really a hot take, maybe. But guys, do not, and I mean do not, buy premium or base packs, okay? Because if you do that, you will be disappointed. I promise you. Guys, listen to me. Do not buy premium base packs. Unless, like, all year, I recommend not doing that. You're literally wasting money and throwing so much away, because the reason why I'm saying that is because the odds are so poor, it's unbelievable. 86 plus is less than 1%, 83 plus is 3%. So the odds of you actually getting anything valuable in those are absolutely hilariously bad. So do not, absolutely do not open these packs, and do not dump hundreds of dollars into these. Open the special packs. I understand it's frustrating that you can't open so many of them, right? You can open 1, 2, and this is unlimited, I think, this one. So you can always open these, literally, and this is better. I mean, it's not much better, but it's better. So do not dump any coins into your premium packs. Whatever you do, please do not do that. It's a very bad idea. So a little information on that. Don't waste too much on that. Sets, I would say the team building sets could be valuable, definitely. You don't want to go too crazy with them and do all of them, but if it's a specific player you want, some of these are actually pretty nice this year as well, so depends what you're looking for exactly, but I think some of these team building sets can be pretty decent, especially if you're just getting started. You're like, I want a decent card, and the best thing about them this year is the fact that you can trade in 74, 79s or whatever, right, or 80 to 83s, and not have to deal with, oh, I don't have Connor Carrick, I can't find him, I can't find this base card, I can't find whoever, right, which is very, very frustrating last year, and a really, really bad thing that EA had, unfortunately. So definitely a lot better there. These X Factor sets, I recommend you also do this. I mean, it's once per month as well. So I believe it cooldowns once per month. I don't actually know for a fact, but there's a cooldown. But do this. It's a guaranteed X Factor player choice. X Factor cards are gonna be the best cards all year. It's like Evo cards. So that's something you want to make sure you do for the X Factor sets. The next thing I will say is to make sure you don't focus your team completely around synergies. I think, honestly, probably the ability limit would be almost better. Synergies aren't that important to me anymore. As synergies, there's no team synergies, so it's only going to be player synergies unless you have like a full lineup of players. It's very foolish in my eyes. So another thing I would say is to upgrade your X Factor cards and make them your priority. I would say make sure you're upgrading them, like 77 Matthews. You got to upgrade the tiers. Like I'm going to very momentarily. I'm just saving it for my stream. I'm going to try to like really hype things up. But in general, if you have coins, upgrade them because they're absolutely legit. Especially Matthews. He's a very, very good card. And he's got Distributor, which I don't have active, but a very, very good card. Same thing with Kane. Like, you got to upgrade these guys. There's really no reason not to. They get really, really good quick. So, yeah, wow, his skating is absolutely fantastic, Kane. So, yeah, I mean, make sure you prioritize the X Factor cards. Icons are a little bit interesting. We don't really know exactly what the deals with that with the icons currently, but, if you get them, also upgrade them once per month. Make sure you focus. I feel like the market is not going to be too crazy this year in terms of you're not going to have to worry about exactly buying cards in the market. I think that most of your coins are going to be going into your upgradable X Factor and Power of Icon cards. That's just my guess and my feel. So, yeah, I mean, let me know. Hopefully this did help you guys, though. How to get started, NHL 2200. If you have any questions, please message, comment, anything like that. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel here. Follow me on Twitch, Henreek, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Henreek with 3 E's. And join the Discord, talk to me, follow subscribers of the channel. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next video.